Welcome back to Dailies today, straight away from our sports studios, where Femi and the gang just gave you update on the events and happening in and around the world of sports. I'm Sheriff Quadry. 7:31 is the time. Feel free to join us on Facebook and on YouTube right now. Facebook is Nigeria Info 99.3. YouTube is Nigeria Info 99.3. We're streaming live on those two platforms. We've got the papers on the table. As is tradition, every Monday, I will take the headlines at 7:30 and still come to the telephone and other channels to hear your thoughts on the stories that we've got for you on Dailies today. Later this morning at 8 o'clock, Chukwuka Monye, presidential aspirant on the platform of ADC, will be joining us to talk about Nigeria and the state of things, really. And for those who are preparing for the treasure hunt, I'm going to announce what you need to go and search for right away. May the best or the fastest person, the fastest hunter, may he or she wins. Let me tell you, the hunt, the treasure that you're going to go and hunt for, the Premier League champions. Yes, the Premier League champions. I'm not going to name any club. Just know that the Premier League champions, you have to be the first to find a picture of this champion somewhere on the Nigeria Info mobile app. Once you're able to do that, click on it. A particular file will pop up, then you can fill in your details. It is through this your details will be able to reach out to you and give you your money if you are the fastest one to have done that. All right, best of luck to you. Best of luck. Now to the paper straight away we go. Now we're going to start with the New Telegraph newspaper. This story is right here on page 25 of the New Telegraph. Twitter, Facebook, Netflix, LinkedIn now pay taxes. FIRS. Twitter, Facebook, Netflix, LinkedIn now pay taxes. That's FIRS. Let's go to this story on page 3 of the New Telegraph newspaper. Panic in Anambra Assembly over alleged threats by gunmen. Panic in Anambra Assembly over alleged threats by gunmen. Page 3 of the New Telegraph newspaper. I'm going to drop that one now. Let's go pick up another one. Next is, of course, the Punch newspaper. Subscribers kick as FG slams 90 billion naira new tax on phone calls. Yes, you heard me. Subscribers kick as FG slams 90 billion naira new tax on phone calls. Page 27 of the Punch newspaper. How about we take a look at that story, shall we? Okay, let's do that right away. So here we go with this story here on page 27. The story reads, telecommunication subscribers are kicking against the new federal government directives to impose a tax on telephone calls in the nation to fund free healthcare for the vulnerable. The telecom tax in the equivalent of a minimum of 1 kobo per second for phone calls is a part of the sources of funds required to finance free healthcare for the vulnerable group in Nigeria, according to the National Health Insurance Authority Bill 2021, signed by the President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired last week. According to the Nigeria Communications Commission, Nigerians made 150.83 billion minutes of calls in 2020. This translates to 9.05 trillion seconds of calls, meaning the new tax will generate 9.05 trillion kobo, which converts to 90.49 billion naira yearly. See calculation. 90.49 billion naira. So add to it 1 kobo per second. For every second that you make, you pay 1 kobo as tax to fund free healthcare for vulnerables in Nigeria. The Punch is the paper, though. Let's move on to page 26 of the Punch. The story here is Nigerians spend $221 million on foreign education in 3 months. In 3 months. Wow. Nigerians spend $221 million on foreign education in 3 months. This according to a CBN report. By the way, let's perhaps we should we take a look at? Okay, let's take a look at it. It's on page 28, not on page 26. So here we go now. An analysis of data obtained from the Central Bank of Nigeria showed that Nigerians spent at least 220.86 million dollars on foreign education between December 2021 and February 2022. Now, this is according to the CBN data on the amount spent on educational service under the sectoral utilization for transactions valid for foreign exchange for December 2021 through February 2022. In December 2021, the Apex Bank stated that it spent $90.67 million on foreign education. The CBN also noted that in January 2022, a total of $60.2 million was spent on foreign education, while noting that $69.9 million was spent in February 2022. Oh, wow. Nigerians spent $221 million on foreign education in 3 months, CBN reports, page 28 of the Punch newspaper. If you're just joining us on Facebook and on YouTube, you're welcome. If you're joining us on the radio, you're most welcome as well. It's Dailies today here on Nigeria Info 99.3. It's great. It's awesome to have you here. Let's go to page 9 of the Punch newspaper. We have frozen accounts of 50 firms operating loan apps. FCCPC boss. I should bring Mr. Erukera on the show one of these days, yeah? I should, right? I think so. I think I should. With frozen accounts of 50 firms operating loan apps, FCCPC boss Erukera. That story is on page 9 of the Punch newspaper. I'm coming to take your thoughts on these stories in a moment. Well, let's drop the Punch right away and move on to the Nation newspaper. We're going to start the story on the Nation, page 5. APC crisis on screening. APC insists on screening Jonathan Emefiele Ngige. This story is on page 5 of the Nation newspaper. APC insists on screening Jonathan Emefiele Ngige. Page 5 of the Nation newspaper. Moving on to page 2, pages 2 and 4. Gunmen kill 4 kids. Mom, 2 others. Police station raised. The stories are on pages 2 and 4. Gunmen kill 4 kids. Mom, 2 others. The writer says police station raised. Pages 2 and 4 of the Nation newspaper. I'm going to drop it right now. Now let's come take your thought. If you called earlier, you may not have to call again. Let's give others a chance to call in, okay? 739 0700 993 993 993. That is 0700 993 993 993. Female only line is 01465 7190. That is 01465 7190 for female only lines. You can drop your comment on Facebook and on YouTube. Search for Nigeria Info 99.3. Once you see our live stream, just drop your comment and watch and follow the conversation. WhatsApp portal is back up. WhatsApp number is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. That is 0809 597 5805 on WhatsApp. Twitter is at Nigeria Info FM. On Twitter at Nigeria Info FM. Let's begin. You've got 60 seconds to share your thought with me. Good morning to you. Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
I can hear you. Good morning to you.
All right, CJ calling from Ogun State.
Welcome.
Yes, quick one for the threat in Anambra State. My brother, thank you for the good work you are doing. This threat will continue. Should you please, if you have time, go and read the history of the Bakassi boys, how they came about. They were shoemakers at Aba International, at Ariara International Market. Because of the desecration that happened in Aba then, that government was helpless to help the citizens, that prompted these people to go and do all kinds of audition and began to go after this. But after that era, after that particular era, a group of criminals took over Bakassi boys to the extent that if I have a brawl with you, I'll go and talk Bakassi, then I'll come and avenge against you. Now, let me tell you the truth. Why is this not happening at Ideku, where Kanu came from? It's not happening because, one, Ikmazu is in good terms with the political mini-gods of Abia. It's not happening in Enugu because of the same.
Thank you.
People,
thank you for your thought. I wish we had the time for the history lessons, but thank you. You've got 60 seconds to share your thought with me, really. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Hello, Sherry, good morning.
Good morning to you.
How was your weekend?
It was great, thank you.
Happiness from Ikorodu.
Good to have you.
Yes, I want to talk on the killings, the families they killed.
Please go on.
This is very sad, though. Very sad. Unknown gunmen. It is sad. And we have a government. They have a governor in that state, and we have a federal a president here. And nobody's doing anything. Because it's getting out of hand. Getting out of hand. This is not nice at all. Have a lovely day.
You too, Happiness. Have a good one yourself. Let's go to Skype and talk to our diaspora listener. Hello, hi. You too, Happiness. Have a good one yourself. Let's go to Skype and talk. Can you hear me? Diaspora listener.
Mr. Sheriff.
Yes,
hello,
good morning
hi.
to you. Happiness. Have a good one yourself.
Hello, Mr. Sheriff.
Good morning. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, good morning. I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I want to comment concerning the killings.
You've got 60 seconds. Go on.
Killings and the reason of burning of police stations. Sheriff, I'm almost tired. I'm fed up of hearing the stories concerning killings in Nigeria. What happened? Any day you tune into Nigerian stations, what you just hear is killing. People are busy in the foreign world. People are busy going to their workplaces. Before, some people will work during the day, some people work at night. Everybody is busy doing their country way. But our own, you just be hearing killing. When is this going to stop? Sheriff, God will help us. Good morning.
Morning to you too, brother. Thank you for calling me. Appreciate it. I really do. Let's quickly move on now. Let's go take some thoughts from here, the telephone. Good morning to you.
Hello, Sheriff.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm Adiola.
You're welcome, sir.
Sheriff, my take is on the 50 farm, whatever, the account that was frozen.
Okay, the firms, the loan apps.
I believe the press are not doing us well.
Okay.
And my reason are this.
Tell me.
If you look at all these farm guys,
yes,
I've listened to them on different radio stations, including yours, coming there to do advertisement to Nigeria loud and clear. I'm not saying the journalists are not doing their job, but what I feel is they should do more of that by going to the background of these guys to let us know who they are before bringing them on board. People believe more what they listen to on the radio. So the journalists, the advertisement company, you do the due diligence by getting the background information of this guy. Thank you, sir.
Thank you too for calling me. Appreciate it. 744 Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Hello, Sheriff.
Good morning to you. Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. I can hear you
Thank
now.
you. To stop the killing in the East is very simple. Number one, release Kanu. I'm not an Igbo man. No. Release Kanu for them. Is it Kanu or Kanu? That man that is agitated for IPOB. Release that man. There will be some amount of peace in that place.
Okay.
And secondly, hand over to the Igbo people. We have three major tribes in Nigeria: Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. Since 1999, you have been giving this power between Hausa and Igbo. Jonathan was just opportune to rule Nigeria. Hausa, Yoruba. So now let Igbo people also test the power, so that there will be peace. That's my own suggestion. No, if not, we'll continue to say this to all over again. We die. Thank you very much.
Thank you too for calling me. Appreciate it. It's Dailies today here on Nigeria Info 99.3. We're going to go on now to our live stream on Facebook and on YouTube. Let's take some comments from there. After which we take some calls, then back to WhatsApp. We've not been to WhatsApp today. So on YouTube, Frank Okundaye says, tax on phone calls, it won't work. Adetunde says, no new federal constitution acceptable to all citizens, no elections in Nigeria for these next elections is a charade. That's Adetunde. Kolawole says, all this calculation of tax, if it has been used for the right channel, I won't have issue. But it's the other way around. That's what you're saying. As for the loan shark, FCPC boss claimed to have removed those apps, but it's still there. No, he didn't say they've removed the loan apps, please. And I didn't say that either. What he said was that they have frozen their accounts. I hope it's clear now. They've frozen their accounts. That's what he said. Bankole Bola on YouTube says it's pathetic what Southeast is turning into. I hope peace returns to Southeast soonest. ATV says they keep taxing us and we can't see anything tangible to show for the collection. But one man can steal 80 billion. This democracy has only favored politicians and their cronies. As ATV on YouTube. Let's go to Facebook. Let's take some thoughts off of Facebook this morning. Then we come back to telephone. That's fine, right? If you're in the diaspora and you'd like to join, call our Skype, Nigeria Info FM. That's a Skype ID. And call it. I'll speak with you. Okay? Let's see who is here on our live stream on Facebook. This individual says, his name is Abayomi. Abayomi says, during civil war, many people were killed by the so-called Nigerian troops. Now you're killing yourselves. What an irony. Abayomi, thank you. Emmanuel says, these are sad stories coming out of all the nooks and crannies of the country. The question is, where is what? Political will of our leaders to ride against the perpetrators of these dastardly acts. Nobody has been arrested, not prosecuted. Yet you want it to stop. Okay, Emmanuel, I hear you now. I hear you loud and clear. Let me take Chinedu's own. Chinedu says the Southeast should please stop the bloodshed. It's doing more harm than good. This country and tax. Sheriff, are we sure they will not loot this one too? Well, you can never be too sure. Let's go back to telephone. Good morning to you. Morning.
Good morning.
Yes, please. Morning to you. Who am I speaking with?
Master Sheriff, I want to talk to you directly, I don't want to contribute to anything.
Okay, go on. You've got 60 seconds.
Since last week, I've been trying to call.
Oh, sorry.
What I want to tell you is that you said you love broadcasting and you love lecturing. And since last 2 weeks, I've been trying to call you because I don't have any social media handle that I can reach you on. I would have loved that you use this your position as the program manager and your broadcasting job to please enlighten the public. Bring last 2 weeks when this issue of a crisis happened in Sokoto or wherever, you immediately changed your schedule and brought in a cleric that addressed the issue and taught us what the position of Sharia was and the instances of that girl's killing. I would have loved you bring a program, arrange a program that would teach the public, both everybody, to know about how to live with different ethnic people and religion. I would have loved. That is your calling, Sheriff. That is what you're called to do.
I hear you.
That is why That is why you are in this position. You are teaching and still doing broadcasting.
Thank you. I hear you. I hear you so much, and I totally take that in. Okay. Thank you. Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Morning to you, sir.
Yes, good morning.
The name is Ms. Wise, calling from our ward office.
You're welcome. What's your story?
Thank you, Maria. My story, number one. The Eastern region killing, especially Anambra State. My stake is to appeal to all the traditional rulers, the Baale, the village head, the religion leader, all the governor of Southern State, to Southeastern State, to sit down and they find out what are those or no government. Whether they need to be appealed to, you appeal to them, you talk to them. Every community, you must know what's going on in your area. So when you appeal to them, maybe they will listen. Because sending of bloody day and night, it's not palatable to majority of decent Nigeria. That for that. Secondly, the one that happened about the law of Nigeria should take its course. But I want to appeal to Nigeria. Anywhere you want to live in, understand their culture, study their culture, I might be able to live here. It will be better to save somebody's life.
All right, thank you. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning to you.
How's the family?
Great, thank you.
This Madam Miffy.
You're welcome.
In continuation of this Anambra Wahala. Even yesterday, one of my classmates said they ran into them at on his way from Onitsha to Oka. That they were on, mask. They just look when he got there. One of them just looked at him like for a few seconds. I said, "Move." If not, he could have been gunned down to become part of unknown government. For him to get to Oka, he had that before that time, 2 people had been killed. That was why he saw one person running towards him and escape. Anambra people, Bikoni, I beg you in the name of God, stop this. We are contending with people in the northeast, northwest. Why are you bringing this thing to the southeast? And in fact, I don't know the solution one would do, because the government is already making every effort to make sure that there will be peace in his reign. He has this like 64, 65 days and nothing to show for it.
Thank you, Madam Ife.
You are disturbing his government. Not fair.
Thank you. Thank you for your thought. Let's take another one. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Sherry.
Good morning to you.
Okay. This is Uche from Backlight.
You're welcome.
Sherry, the $221 million they are spending abroad in 3 months for education. If that money is brought into the country and put in our educational system, don't you think it will benefit all of us, both the rich and the poor? This ASU strike that is going on up and down, if this money is converted and given to lecturers, won't it be better for us?
But the money was spent by private citizens, not by government.
Oh, it's for
Oh yes, of course. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, of course, by private citizens, not the government. Educate who? Educate who? No, I know, but no, not at all. Let me go to Daily Independent. We are fast running out of time. Daily Independent has a story on page 6. 2023, Utomi Falano Jega Third Force adopts Labour Party. Page 6. 2023, Utomi Falano Jega Third Force adopts Labour Party. That's on page 6 newspaper. It's not time to sit on the fence. Get your PVC, basically. That's what this is about. Let's see. Let's take this one here on page 8 of the Vanguard newspaper. APC postpones presidential screening indefinitely. That's what is on page 8. Let's leave the page 6 story for now. APC postpones presidential screening indefinitely. Page 8. Page 35. Electricity generation drops by 7% to 3,284 megawatt. Page 35 story. Vanguard newspaper. Electricity generation drops by 7% to 3,284 megawatts. I'll take this one on page 14 as well from the Vanguard newspaper. We will comply with Okada ban, Hausa community. We will comply with Okada ban, Hausa community. Page 14, the Vanguard newspaper. I'm going to go pick up the Daily Trust right away. I've got stories on page 6, page 7, as well as page 8. But let's take page 6 stories very quickly. First, we're going to start with this one here, just below the nameplate of Daily Trust newspaper. They're doing a countdown or a count. Bethel Baptist High School, Kujama, 323 days in captivity. Almost a year since those kids were kidnapped. Bethel Baptist High School, Kujama, 323 days in captivity. It's just on the front page, just below the nameplate of Daily Trust newspaper. So let's go to page 6 now. Boko Haram kills 2 policemen, injures 5 in Borno ambush. Boko Haram kills 2 policemen, injures 5 in Borno ambush. Still on page 6 newspaper. Despite 10 million naira reward on corporate, IPOP vows to kill more Anambra lawmakers. Page 6, Daily Trust newspaper. Despite 10 million naira reward on corporate, IPOP vows to kill more Anambra lawmakers. Page 6 of the Daily Trust newspaper. Let's go take one story from page 7. And the story reads, Deborah, 13 Muslim groups seek laws against blasphemy, jungle justice. Deborah, 13 Muslim groups seek law against blasphemy, jungle justice. Page 7 of the Daily Trust newspaper. It's 7:56. Okay, let's stop here. We can't take the rest of the papers. I'm going to drop them. Let's just take the reactions from WhatsApp with the little time that we've got left. So here we go with comment from WhatsApp this morning. We will start with this one here that says another accountant general will be waiting for the tax money to do justice to it. Come on, don't be like that. Chike from Akute says, okay, Chike, I hear you, but I can't take this your comment here. I can't, all right? But thank you for your thought. But I'm seriously out of time, which means I have to go now. I really must go now. Apologies. But hey, at 8 o'clock on the other side, I will be speaking with Chukwuka Monye, presidential aspirant of the ADC, and we'll be having some really deep conversation about Nigeria, really, basically. If you've got questions for him, feel free to chime in when the time comes, all right? I'm Sheriff Quadry. Stay here on Nigeria Info 99.3 is the Morning Crossfire. Good morning to you.
They don't disconnect your line. Sake of say you not link your national identification number.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info.